So I found a guy 2 doors down from the hotel that does my favourite beef fried rice and greens. I tried it last night for the first time. I thought we had a bit of a falling out because we couldn't translate something, but I've just been back and he was fine with me, so I've got 2 tonight. That's my main meal of the day, because the only thing I've had some peanuts and I had some sticky rice for breakfast, so this is main meal. I've just been running. Oh, that's good food. He asked me where I came from, which was cool, and he tried to get me to drink beer, but we're not having any beer. Well, beautiful sunrise. Look at that. Anything I've not had in this room is the view, because when I first came, the rooms upstairs that are the same size weren't available, so I took this room, which was available, but it doesn't have the nice view. And I used to have my curtains open all the time because no one could see in, but because I'm at a lower level now, I've had my curtains closed. So. Maybe I should move. I like it because you walk straight downstairs. It's only 1 flight of stairs, but I really knew. Today is Saturday and we are near the end of September. Time is flying by. Anyway. Oh, I've got to go to the airport to get cash. I hope the machine's working today and I don't have to use the more expensive one, although actually it wasn't that much more expensive. It was okay. Right. So the airport's nice and quiet this time of day. One thing that I found out this time, how many trips have I been to Vietnam now? 6 or 7? This is the first time. Okay, thanks. Walking. Yeah, this is the first time I realised there's a very low limit on the ATM. You can only take out £90 at a time, but you can use the ATM multiple times. So you can literally do one transaction, take 3 million, which is the limit, take your card out, put it back in, and then you can do another 3 million. I think you can just keep doing that. As many, I've only done it 2 times at a time, but yeah, I think you can do that unlimited times. It just saves you trips to the ATM. Personally, I don't like to do that if I can avoid it more than once a week. You can do that once a week, it's not too painful. But yeah, you don't want to be doing it every... Some people won't care, but just so you know, you can use the ATM to the limit multiple times. It's not the limit for the whole day. 3 million is just per transaction, and because the transaction fees here aren't too high anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Progress has been made. Oh, we've got new toilets here. Yeah, this is almost done. Oh yeah, so that picture there, that's the new airport in Ho Chi Minh in the south of Vietnam. It's a new mega airport 40 kilometers outside the city. They're meant to open that next year, I think, 226. Yeah, I noticed a couple of weeks ago they've got these massive radio towers, or is that for phones, on top of these hotels here? See those 3 big masts? Some sort of technology that. It's just really random. They're just placed on the top of hotels right next to the airport. Ugh. Yeah, I've been offered a couple of motorbike taxis, one going up and one coming back. But yeah, they're just hustling for business. The guy that made my dinner last night was outside his restaurant. He gave me a high five when I walked past. They're nice, man. If you're nice to them, they're nice to you. Another day in paradise. Looks a little bit dangerous. Or a lot dangerous. Saturday morning, 27th of September. A traveller backpacker guy's just walked past, probably on his way to Sept. Looking very cool in his Oakley sunglasses. That's where you get the bus to Sept, just down there. He's travelling light, which probably means he lives here. But yeah, I wouldn't go back to Sept unless it was like for maybe 3 days and the weather was guaranteed to be good, and I was going to get to go up the mountain and do all the stuff you can do there, stay in a nice hotel. But otherwise you'll never get me going back to Sept. The owner of this place invited me to go on holiday with her and her friends next month to one of, I think it's the 7th highest mountain in Vietnam. It's near Lao Cai. We're going to go to a homestay or something, but I'm a little bit concerned her husband might not like that because he wasn't invited. So apparently September and October is rice drying season in northern Vietnam, or rice harvesting and then drying and preparing. So just around the corner they've laid out all this rice to dry in the sun. I think I read that's to kill the bacteria, and then they're going to take the husks off, and then it's pretty much ready to go. Oh, this is, so that's the rice being laid out to dry. It's got its husk on at the moment, but there were 2 of these out here before. One's been taken in already. So yeah, there was another one there, but they've already come and cleared it all away. And that is how they dry the rice. Yeah, and this is like the city square. So we're doing a major drying operation here. So yeah, they bought sacks of rice, those white sacks there, and then they just empty them out onto these sheets. I don't think they'll leave it out too long, a couple of hours. But if it rains, they're in trouble. I guess if it rains, they just let it dry out again or something. There we go. So the waitress has given me a game to play while she makes the drinks, but I just got to kill twice. I mean, she's going to be very happy with that. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it might be in a multiplayer mode. Everyone's going to be mad at me. Getting me the cold beers from the back of the fridge. This is good. Professional. She knows what she's doing. I think it's going to rain at some point. So this is like the FedEx office. They've got their own planes, these guys. I saw one going off a couple of days ago, or yesterday. FedEx plane. But yeah, I think the mail service is not that reliable in Vietnam. So a lot of people do use FedEx. I tried to send a parcel once from, okay, I was in a small town, but I went to like the post office. And I was there like 2 hours with them trying to work out how to send this parcel to England, and in the end we gave up. It wasn't even possible. If you're in Hanoi or Saigon or somewhere where there's a lot of foreigners, they're probably used to it and you would be able to do it. But if you're in a smaller town like I was, yeah, not happening probably. Oh, We've got EMS as well. I think, isn't that an international service? I think that's international as well, right? That's next to the FedEx. So yeah, you're probably not getting any postcards from me from Vietnam. Nice morning, it's been raining, so it's cooled it off a bit. Oh, these flowers are pretty, aren't they? Oh, they're very pretty. I wonder if someone lives in there. Beautiful flowers. Yeah, so sun's just coming up. It was really hot yesterday. It was a similar start to the day. I had to go to the airport. It had been raining, so it started off like this, a little bit cooler, and then it got absolutely roasting hot quite quickly. Church over there, and we're just about to turn right. So the bus just stopped. They're loading on like bags of raw meat and boxes. Like that guy with the grab jacket has just loaded on 3 huge clear bags of meat, obviously unrefrigerated. It's like hygiene here is, yeah, it's got a long way to go. Yeah, there was an incident this week or last week with a foreigner tried to rob, it's like a bank or a jewelry shop in I think he was in Ha Trang, and he was wearing one of the grab jackets and a motorbike helmet, and yeah, he got caught. He didn't get far. Where was he from? Was he American? I've got a feeling he was. Yeah, he was American. Not very old. He was like 30 or something. He must have run out of money and wanted to stay, so he thought, I'll rob a bank. That didn't go well. That did not go well. You can hear the insects this morning. I wonder if that's the rain. You normally can't hear them like that. Yeah, so it's harvest season. September, October is harvest season in the north of Vietnam for rice. This rice looks like, yeah, it's got to come out because it seems to be going a bit brown. They've started harvesting up there, but I imagine, yeah, they're going to get in and get all of this out pretty soon. Once they get going, they're very fast harvesting. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. Tremendous. Beep, beep. Good morning. Yeah, they just do that as a force of habit, just to let you know they're there. Oh my god. On my Facebook feed yesterday, I get all these Vietnamese mini clips coming in. Guy on a motorbike got run over by a train because I think people said he had his headphones on. It's unbelievable because the train beeps its horn when it gets to a level crossing, and the video you could hear the train beeping its horn. But yeah, the guy just drove straight in onto the track, and he was facing the train. He must have been able to see it coming, but he got too close and he got sucked under the train. I think he survived, but he would have been in a bit of a mess, let's say. Yeah, the amount of weird stuff that I get on my Facebook feed here in Vietnam, like, there seems to be a lot of crime actually. It's like Vietnamese crime, like people stealing phones and beating each other up, and yeah, I mean, I don't see any of that stuff. Seems to be in the big cities as well, where that goes on. In the small communities like this, it's very safe. Oh yeah, this is one of the ladies I see every morning. He says hello to me. She's off to sell some things on a bicycle. Good morning. Oh, slipped. Watch out for mud. I've got to stop filming so much. Not really going anywhere or doing anything, but I'm somehow racking up full memory cards. Wow, that's nice. Those hills, I'm sure they're beautiful, but I just can't be asked to rent a motorbike and go out. Oh, there you go. So they've already done all of this, almost. And they were drying the rice out yesterday as I filmed it. Oh yeah, I did a bit of research yesterday into like whether rice fields were protected in Vietnam, and I think it said 33% of all farmland has to be allocated to growing rice because they consider it to be part of their food security. I need to read a little bit more actually about whether there's strict rules protecting the amount of farmland there is available to. There must be. They must protect that as well. I need to do more research. But good morning. Good morning, ladies. I think that's the volleyball team. They were here last weekend. The mates are behind them. Good morning. Psst, psst. Psst, psst. Volleyball. Ah. Yeah, that's the volleyball team. They're going off that way to play their volleyball. Guy on the bike just gave me a wave. I was watching a video from Noi Bai in Thailand this morning, and that got me thinking about a friend I had in Chiang Mai. She always used to tell me like to go and visit Noi Bai, and I'd been to Noi Bai or through it on my visa runs. I just never thought it was a very impressive place. I think there's a lot to do, and that video I watched this morning kind of confirmed it. There's not a lot to do. It's a beautiful stretch of river. If you like do a long distance motorbike ride along the Mekong River and pass through Noi Bai as part of that ride, that's beautiful. But Noi Bai itself as a town is not my cup of tea. I was just thinking, God, yeah, a friend like that. We met up almost every day for about a year when I was living in Chiang Mai, and then we kept in touch a few years after that, and then she just drifted away. I'm still on Facebook, but yeah, it's funny, these people you spend a lot of time with and you build up a friendship, and then after a few years you never hear from them again for the most part. That lady's got a really big smile. She's the biggest smiler of the lot. This guy's really nice as well. Got a security guard. Okay, so yes, I think they did this yesterday, did they? Beep, 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 beep. It's all going on. Oh, coffee here is really good. Really good. That was nice. I met a young lady this morning. I don't think I filmed it, did I? Yeah. So I was just about to finish my walk and I bumped into this young lady and ended up doing double what I normally do, and we had a good chat. She works in an import-export office 5 kilometres over that way, but she lives here, and telling me she works 6 days a week. She's got 2 children. One's 11 and one's, she said, either 7 or 9. She invited me to breakfast. She said, I'll buy you breakfast, but I don't eat breakfast. So I said she wants to come here, she can join me for a drink here. She might come. But yeah, it's just nice because she speaks English. Not many people around here speaking. The receptionists at my hotel are pretty good, but no one's really fluent. So yeah, that was really nice. Got a bit hot though. That's ducks, oh my god, hanging off that bike. They're all tied on. But she was saying, yeah, my country's poor, and it is relatively. She gets paid £500 a month for what she does. Not a lot, but it's a cheap country, so. She's only been to 2 places, Thailand and China. That was on business, she said. Interesting. Her name's Van. some big celebration going on here. They've been feasting and drinking all morning. It's not a wedding or a funeral because they have a different display. Maybe it's just a knees up on a Sunday. It's this, what day is it? Near the end of September somewhere. Last Sunday in September. That's where we are. Yeah, they've been having this massive party that started this morning. They're all now, it's only coming up to 2 in the afternoon, they're all smashed drunk. The men anyway, the ladies aren't. But apparently the young girl said it's a death anniversary, so anniversary of someone passing away, but they must have been important to have that many people, I imagine. There's a little dog, hello little dog, looks like a fox. You look like a fox. Fox is off. I haven't seen you before. Are you friendly? Yeah, I was just trying to explain to her. I really appreciate that she's got a proper cold fridge, because so many of them, they've got fridges but they're lukewarm. There's nothing worse than a lukewarm drink when you want a cold drink. But yeah, she keeps that fridge turned down or turned up to max cold. I guess some people might do it to save a bit of money. Maybe that's why they do it. She does not spare any expense. Oh, here's the fox again. Oh, I saw what you were doing. Oh, I saw what you were doing. This is a restaurant, so little one. Been having a snack, haven't you? Free snacks. Although I haven't been eating that stuff. Oh yeah, the girl in the coffee shop, we had a chat yesterday about food, and she was telling me she often gets sick. Because I said I get food poisoning a lot in Vietnam, and she basically said, yeah, me too. She said I get sick often because the food hygiene is just virtually non-existent here. Yeah, I love Vietnam, but it's something that's really hit home, or it's something that I've really started to notice the last couple of visits, is just the constantly getting sick if you're not careful about where you eat, and then looking around just how unhygienic things are. Normally I don't pay too much attention because the countries I'm in I never get sick, but now I've been sick a few times here. I do look at the kind of cooking conditions, and it's a bit of a lottery. I don't think there's anything so much as a very clean restaurant, unless you go into like a 5-star hotel in Hanoi or somewhere. You're probably not going to get 5-star hygiene. What's going on here? Actually. Canadians. Very funny. Watching a fly trap. It's raining. It's good, I can bring the barbecue inside. Yeah, this is a really beautiful place. Good place to get dinner. Thank you. Come on. So the plan was to go and get some of this barbecue pork for £2.50, and then 2 pots of instant noodles, and put that in the instant noodles. But then I thought, hang on, that's going to cost me like 30,000. For 50 I can get the rice, a whole thing of rice, plus the buffet. So it gives you whatever you want off the buffet, which means I get veg, peanuts, this pork with onions and tomatoes,
So we've done that. That was a good choice. First meal of the day. I haven't eaten today, so this is it's kind of fasting sometimes, not following any plan or anything, but just feeling my body. And I'm going to do a lot of exercise tomorrow, so this is a great fuel.
Stormy day. We've currently got a typhoon that's coming off the coast to the south of Hanoi, and we're on the edge of it. We're just picking up a bit of wind and rain, but the actual typhoon came over the Philippines and then over Vietnam, and it is a very strong one. Yeah, it's really stormy here this morning. I was walking along here with my new friend yesterday. She's got to go to work today at early o'clock. Hiding from the storm. Oh, classic this morning. I came downstairs in my hotel, and the male receptionist, who only works at night, goes, "Oh, you have a Vietnamese girlfriend now." Like, so basically, I met a girl having a walk yesterday, and we walked together for like 40 minutes, and now the whole community has told everybody that I've got a girlfriend. That's the problem with these little communities in Vietnam. The gossip is just incredible. Wow, the wind is so strong. The plane coming in looks like it's just hanging in the air. It's coming against the headwind, and it's a really quite strong wind. Stormy day in Vietnam. Yes, there we go. You come. Bangkok Air, Vietnamese Airlines. Vietnam Airlines. That's the blue one. They're quite a good airline. Decent food on this. That's nice. They've got little ponds here, so I think they've got fish in there, and they're growing vegetables around the ponds. Asia going off, and yeah, they use the land really well here. Then you've got a few gravestones. Yeah, you've got fish. I think that's new. Just done that. I'm going to make some nice homemade dishes, I imagine. So this is sticky rice with dried onions, peanuts, and 2 eggs on top. I saw someone having this yesterday. Oh, and it's got is it pork floss or beef floss? It's really good. She gave me a lot of sticky rice. Too much. Cost £1. So there's a big typhoon headed past us right now. We're in Hanoi here. So below us, not far below us, that's the eye of the storm at the moment. It's coming off the sea and it's heading across towards Myanmar. But they always come the same way. They come off the sea here. They normally hit the Philippines first and Taiwan, and then they come across and they either head straight through Hanoi, or in this case just below it. But this is the season at the moment for typhoons. It's got a name, this one. What's the name of it? Bualoi. Typhoon 150 kilometers an hour.
So yeah, I think it's pretty much at full strength at the moment. Big storm today. In fairness, I've been here just over 2.5 weeks and it's been dry. In fact, almost 3 weeks. It was dry almost every day. It was like, oh, maybe we've had a couple of storms. They're not many. But it's nice, it's cooled it down. If it was this temperature, I could cope. It's very rarely as cool as this. If it was this temperature without the rain, I could cope. But the only way it gets cool like this is when it's raining. As soon as this clears off and the sun gets out, bang, it's back up to being like 34 degrees. Hanoi, Vietnam. Yeah, so funny, after that girl joined me on the walk yesterday, everyone thinks I've got a Vietnamese girlfriend. That's the problem here, like you can't do anything without people watching what you're doing. Which, I was going to say, I don't mind, but I wouldn't like it. I don't mind on a short-term basis. If I was living here, that would drive me insane. Very, very nosy. But these people are lovely that run this coffee shop. But yeah, actually, I'd say like in a comparison to Thailand would be, people don't really care what you do in Thailand. They just kind of leave you alone. The only time you'll get attention from Thai people is when they want money out of you. The rest of the time, they just leave you alone because they don't care about you. Unless they want to put their hand in your pocket. Shit. Just getting my laundry done. This place is really good. 45, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, really good. Moto G. I haven't eaten here before, but the food actually looks good. It's the same owners as the shop that I go to just down here. I have 2 boon chairs. Yeah, we've had this typhoon blowing, so he's taken down the sign because it was blowing in the wind. And there's a sign up there on one of the buildings. I think it's been blown off today. Top of that building in front of me. Police. You never see them. But I think they might go down the road checking that no one's got the signs outside their shops. So I see them getting a bit nervous sometimes. There's some weird laws in Vietnam, like you're not allowed to put signs out too far in front of your business, and they check it like every day. Every day. So I've got 2 Boon Cha Hanoi.
Okay.
Take away. It's great. Haven't really eaten apart from a bit of sticky rice and some eggs this morning. So there's the finished product, Boon Cha. I just hope I don't get ill. There's just no refrigeration around here. It will taste nice, but we'll see. So I went and got 2 takeaway coffees this evening from my coffee shop. I had 4 this morning. But half the reason for that is because Mum, when a mum makes a coffee, she only makes it to there and the rest is froth. So tomorrow, if Mum's making the coffee, I don't think she will be. I think the staff will be back in tomorrow. But no more of those half measures, Mum. But it's really good coffee. And the owner was chatting with her today. She's saying she's the same as me. She doesn't like sweet things. She doesn't like sugar in her coffee. She doesn't like. And Mum offered me a slice of mooncake, Chinese mooncake, and I said no because I don't like sweet things. And the daughter said she's the same as me. It's bad for you. Don't eat sugar. Don't drink sugar. Bad. Although that said, given the speech on sugar, I am having these. Banff kept me. These are delicious. They're like little waffles, and this was a big bag about half an hour ago. I've destroyed it. Really good, and they're cheap. It's like less than £1 for a massive bag, and special treat. Right, typhoon. It was called bout or something. Hit Vietnam yesterday. It is still tipping down with rain and thunder. I've been out for a walk this morning. I put on my raincoat and I've done my walk around the block. So I was going to make excuses and I didn't. And I was like, you got a raincoat, put your raincoat on and get out there, which I did, and it was nice actually, apart from the rain smashing me in the face at times. Always good to have two raincoats. That one's now got to dry out, soaking wet, so I've got a second raincoat. But yeah, I'm going to go to the coffee shop because I need to get out every day. It's very, I'm not telling anyone anything they don't know, it's very unhealthy to stay indoors all day, so I'll go to my coffee shop and have some sociable coffees for a few hours and then come back here later. Been here almost 3 weeks now. This has become the new home, but I needed just to settle down somewhere again for a while. So here we are at the Dragon Airport Hotel 3 weeks later. Yeah, it's a nice hotel, no complaints. Got a new sound system. I've not seen one of these before. Went out to get my food and the heavens have absolutely, well, they opened on me. Don't remember those lights being there. Wow, can do this all day, I think. Crazy rain. Mua door, heavy rain in Vietnamese. Mua's rain, door's heavy. I just look like that. Apparently, Ao Mua is raincoat. Ao must be coat and Mua is rain. The ladies have got breakfast sandwiches. I've got sticky rice with topping. Wow, it's forecast to do this all day. Ooh. Yeah, this rain's actually heavier than when the typhoon came through yesterday. I don't know what that's all about. Unless it's another typhoon. I'll have to check the weather. This is so tasty. Got the onion, dried onion. Dried pork, I think, and peanuts. Yeah, there's some massive storm coming off the ocean. Yeah, we're getting battered. We're basically here. All arrows are pointed to us. Yeah, if you think it can rain in your own country, be careful. It's seriously rain out here. Absolutely smashing it down. Making a video about Keelung Cultural Centre. Wow. Man, that is crazy. If you're a tourist today, because I've seen quite a few, they're probably going up to the mountain town of Sapa. Not the right time to be doing that. It's a problem, the weather's unpredictable. I mean, you'd just be stuck in your hotel all day today. It's literally forecast to rain all day. Rained almost all day yesterday. So pick your time of year carefully if you come into Vietnam. Alright, had a power cut. Rain has stopped play. It's quite rare to get a power cut here, but it probably won't last long. They're good at fixing it up. The rain is insane. Way heavier than it was yesterday. Okay, this is the problem with a hotel in a developing world country. You get things like water leaking through the wall. I've had to have the cleaners have been at once to mop. For some reason they've got a trough of water outside here that serves no purpose, but it's filled up with water and the water's been coming in. My bag, this bag, was on the floor here. So that was in a pool of bloody water. Thankfully, I haven't got anything that's really sensitive in here, but I could have done without that. Fuck. But yeah, good luck I didn't have anything on the floor that was sensitive to water, because oh my god, that got me. So I left my coffee shop because we've got power. There are only a few shops down, but they've got a complete power cut, no internet, no electricity, and it's quite dark in there. Can hardly even see. My laptop was running out of battery, so there's no point being there. But this, oh my god, I think it's meant to rain like this all day today. Bloody hell. I feel sorry for any tourists that are trying to see stuff, because you ain't going to see much today. Weather. With
a thunderstorm in Phu Cang.
26 degrees with a thunderstorm. And it's all day. And it's all night until tomorrow. Bloody hell. And tomorrow I think it's pretty much the same actually. Saying it's not going to be as heavy tomorrow. But, oh my god. I bet there's going to be a load of traffic accidents today because of that crazy driving in that rain. So when I woke up this morning it was raining. It's almost 6 o'clock at night, and this is what it's doing now. All day, all bloody day it's been raining. Gonna have to go out and get some food though, but whoo, it can rain all day in Vietnam for sure. So the lady's just gone walking up there. She's like 100 years old. It's crazy. Like literally 100 years old. She's almost blind. She walks on the inside of that. I was wondering why. It's because it's flat. She won't trip over. But she's got the bloody traffic coming right towards her. Oh my god, the rain yesterday was insane. It rained like absolute torrential downpour, non-stop all day long. Terry Fox Run. Getting very busy here. We've almost run out of sticky rice. I'm buying it for the girl that works in the coffee shop. This lady needs some help. There's only one of her and there's about 1 million people ordering. It started raining again, but it's not like it was yesterday. Having a little disco. Nice music. Chill. Come to Hunky today. Really good buffet. After yesterday's rain, this is so welcome. You would not believe how... Imagine the heaviest rain possible bouncing off the road, and it didn't stop all day. All day, and it was dark because of it was all cloudy and dark. It's horrible yesterday. I wrote an essay called Yuck that described my day yesterday. Yuck. Busy down here. We've got a guy with the cyclist, a jogger, a guy with boxes on his motorbike, a plane taking off into the sun, more motorbikes coming, just coming up to 6 o'clock in the morning. They've harvested the rice, it's all gone, which is a good thing. They did it literally just before we had this massive storm which flooded the fields. That water in there is not meant to be there. That's left over from floods we had 2 days ago, and the fish ponds over there, they all got flooded out. So I don't know if the fish escaped. I saw a crab yesterday crossing the road. They have freshwater crabs in the rice paddies here, but I don't know if they farm those. I don't see people eating them, so maybe not. Look at this. Beautiful. But as I said before, this is like floodwater from the other day. If it hadn't had that storm, there was just nowhere for the water to go. The water table beneath ground is completely flooded out, and the water just can't go anywhere. But this was pretty much dry-ish the last few months or weeks, and now it's just, yeah, water bogs. It looks beautiful though. But yeah, like I said, they must have got very accurate weather warnings and known they had to get that rice harvested just before that storm, because they literally went out in a day and did all of it. Beautiful clear morning this morning. A Vietnam Airlines flight coming in. Absolutely tremendous. This lady riding a bicycle off to sell her wares for the day. Yeah, she works every day. Oh, it was nice last night. I did my walk in the evening, and when I got to the playground, or the community square, I was doing my pull-ups, and all the local kids came and chatted to me for like 20 minutes. Like, I already know some of them, but there were some new ones there last night. One of them's like, she's only 10. She spoke really good English. She was asking me what my favourite food was, what my favourite sport was. So cute. It's nice just to see all the kids playing outside, because there's loads of adults around, so it's very safe for them. Very safe. And I guess, yeah, they've got the weather for it here, so everyone can sit outside unless it's tipping it down with rain. That's interesting. They're trimming the grass all along the fence this morning, so maintenance gets done here. He's got his strimmer out. Trimmed. Oh, they've already done most of the garbage. There we go. Strimmer time. Oh, I met a driver at the coffee shop yesterday. He was like 30 years old, lives in Hanoi, unusually not married, no kids. So he didn't have much money, which is probably why he can't get married. And yeah, he was saying to me, he spoke really good English. He mostly takes foreign clients up to Ha Trang, Sept, wherever they want to go. But he's saying to me, if they don't have high skilled workers here in Vietnam, and I said to him, though, they need to sort the education system out, because they've got the brains. Like, he was really smart. The girl that works in the coffee shop, she's really smart, but they're working these low level jobs because they don't have
technical skills. But yeah, and I think he had a bit of an inferiority complex with the Chinese. He was saying how the Chinese had big brains and they didn't. I was like, no, you guys are just as capable as the Chinese. You just need the education. But with artificial intelligence coming along, I'm not sure how many jobs there's going to be, even if you have technical skills. Next 10 years is going to be an interesting dance, that's for sure. Okay, the water's gone down here. This was all underwater yesterday. The corn was all underwater. So yeah, looks like they're back doing a bit of farming. Yesterday was a washout. All the kids are off school yesterday because all the schools were flooded apparently. So the kids were doing homeschooling and they got set up on the laptop doing one of those online classes yesterday. Oh, another interesting thing yesterday, for the first time ever, no one was selling sticky rice with the toppings. So I got to the coffee shop and the girl said she couldn't go out to buy food. So I said, well, I'll go out and get what you want, thinking the woman around the corner would be selling. She wasn't. Like, no one was selling apart from some lady over there. And there was a queue of about 20 people waiting for sandwiches and food, so that turned into a bit of a mission yesterday, but I got it in the end. And hers is quite unusual. She does sticky rice with egg on top. I say it's unusual, I hadn't seen it before, but apparently it's quite a common thing here. And this guy, as I was in the queue, this young guy who'd been eating, he got up totally unprompted and just said to me, order the sticky rice with egg, it's really good. Which I thought was really nice. Like, he was trying to advised me on the best thing to eat, and he had no reason to do that other than that he was just being nice to me. Yeah, he's a young lad and he's probably 20. Perfect English. I think, yeah, he was a construction worker working on the airport. Yeah, they're gonna have to sort the smoking out at some point. So many of the men smoke, but the women don't. But then the woman behind me's just been jogging in the yellow and orange. She's caught up with me. But yeah, with this old guy yesterday, he might have been Chinese actually. I mean, when I say old, like 80 years old. He sat on the dumpy outside the hotel door and he chain smoked. I went off to buy something and came back. He chain smoked 3 cigarettes in the space of like 10 minutes. I've got no idea how anyone can smoke that many cigarettes at that age, in that amount of time. It's like literally, and he was smoking them right to the end. That's like, oh my god. It's funny, I haven't seen that Russian guy again. Like, I saw him like almost 3 consecutive days, and then he talked to me and found out who I was and where I came from. And since then, yeah, I've not seen him. So I don't know if his wife sent him out on a fact-finding mission. Go and find out who that foreigner is. Once he found out, that was it. Okay, she's back selling soy today. I think the reason they weren't selling it is something to do with the preparation. And something they couldn't do when it was raining that heavily. She's back this one. She's lovely, this one. Lovely smiley lady. This is really nice. Thank you. Soy. I never thought I'd like this, but I do. The rice is actually, it comes warm. Very common breakfast in Vietnam.
So I've had to change hotel room. What happened was, woke up this morning, did my normal routine. I went for a walk, got back to the hotel, spoke to the receptionist, did what I always do, had a shower, went for coffee, and I nipped back from the coffee shop at 10:30 because I was going to pay for my room. That's what I normally do every day. And I get back to the hotel and they said, oh, no rooms today. I haven't said it to them, but I was like, you must have known this morning. Like, why didn't you tell me this morning or last night if there was going to be no room available? But fortunately, this hotel is literally right next door. It's the same price. The room is about the same size, not quite as nice, but it's okay. It's got a bigger bathroom. It's not exactly state of the art, but it's a little bit bigger. It's got a fridge. I don't use TV anyway. It's got a desk, not the best desk, but I can do, if I want to get on the computer, I can do that here. So there's the Wi-Fi. Yeah, but yeah, I just walked down. I'm doing this in 2 stages because I've got quite a lot of stuff. As soon as I walked downstairs in the hotel a minute ago, the old receptionist like, oh sir, check out, and I'm like, yeah, be back in 5 minutes. I've got stuff still upstairs. And she looked really confused. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, it would have been nice to have a heads up, but it's Vietnam. I'm paying day by day, so I can't complain. If I wanted to, I could have booked the room out, but I haven't done that, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, so news update. News update. The news update is the reason that my hotel is full is because of the storm the other day. Apparently loads of flights got cancelled, so they're still clearing the backlog, and until they do that, they're sticking people in my hotel. And I went to the one on that side, that was full as well. Those are slightly nicer hotels. This one's it's actually fine, but it's not as nice as mine and the other one. So there's rooms available. I've got loads of rooms here. Oh, it's a really nice big room actually. Oh, the aircon's really good and the internet's good, so I'm not going to complain. It works, this room. I'm so tired. Oh, well, I have just been jogging at midday. I love going jogging at midday because the Vietnamese all look at me like I'm insane. Oh, one interesting thing. So today, the coffee shop owner's husband was off work, and she's 33, he's about the same age, and she was sat there with the legs up across his lap and showing like affection. It's quite interesting because so many Asian countries, like, they don't show public affection with their partners. And they say, oh, that's just for behind closed doors. And I'm talking about just holding hands, kiss on the cheek, like putting your legs up on your partner's lap in a coffee shop. Like, certain countries, that's like, oh no, we don't do that. But then they tell us that affection is shown at home behind closed doors, but I don't think it is. I think some of these countries, like, the marriages are more like of convenience and for financial reasons rather than for genuine love and affection. That's just my opinion, but yeah. But it's nice to see, like, they're not afraid in Vietnam to show affection, although you don't see it that often here. So my 2 cents for the day. Cultural observation. I'm actually really happy with this room. It's so bright. The curtains block out the heat of the sun, but they let the light in. That's quite clever. The other room that I've been staying in, I have to have the curtains closed to block the sun, but it makes it really dark. So they're all waiting here at Salviette to go up to Sapa and Lao Cai.
few months ago. I didn't know what Sapa was. Now I know I don't want to go back there. There's a foreign guy sat in there. He was just staring at me with starry eyes. Young guy. He's probably never been to Sapa. He's going to get it there. He's going to go and see some hill tribe villages. He's going to be asked a million times, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? That's okay, it's an experience. If I was coming to Vietnam personally, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't even bother with Sapa. I'll always say, there's no other way for me to see Vietnam than buying the motorbike and riding it through the country, or the scooter. Personally, actually, I'd opt for a scooter and ride it top to tail through the country. That'll be one of the best things you ever do in your life. Stop at all the little cities along the way, between like Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi. It is bloody awesome. Absolutely awesome. I think they're doing the rice, but this guy, you can only get one truck down here at a time, so it's a little bit difficult. Well, it's grass, is it? It's not rice, it's grass. Oh no, it is rice. I've been helping out, putting the rice in the back of the ute. These little ladies are really strong. So this lady's just bringing a friend who's working in the field breakfast. She just bought us some soy, some sticky rice like I had yesterday. I was just helping the rice farmers over there. Those ladies are old, man. Strong, man. Real strong. I've got 2 omelettes. This is 2 eggs with some sort of herb and different protein. Well, I was going to show you the rice farming. This kid just picked me up on the bike. Hi, what's your name?
Hi.
Hi. They're all doing their rice farming. You okay? Okay, thank you. Hi. Okay, okay. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Taxi. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay, stop. Okay, stop, stop. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Where are you going? Go. Okay. Go, go. So I'd just been jogging, I'd done a circuit and I saw they were still farming the rice. I think they took a break in the middle of the day and now they've come back to get more. This is all their rice, but they're farming it out in the field here and then they're walking along the wall to get it in. I might try walking along the wall, but I've got to get over this and then not fall in. I thought it would be quite interesting. Ah, rice. I think this lady's impressed by how much rice they've gone in. She's having a look. Yeah, they're all down there on the other side of these trees, cutting the rice. The guy was telling me they normally do it with a machine, but I think because they had so much rain, they haven't been able to. So yeah, they're farming the rice up there, and then they're walking with the bags along this wall, which has got holes in it, and there's water on either side if you fall in. I was going to attempt it, but you know what, in my older age I've become more sensible and I'm not going to do that. I don't want to fall in.